The last day of the cart is in front of our house. But we still have a lot to do today. I hope I still can do the video I wanted to do with the cart. It's probably not, but I have a backup idea, which is always good to have. And now we're going to Trader Joe's, then we're going to the airport because I have to file the the appeal. I hope they're nice. Do it because it was pretty, yeah, snowy that day. We had a snowstorm. Ting Ting actually couldn't land, and she had to land in Cleveland. So if you haven't watched the vlog, basically she was supposed to land at 9:30 at night, and I was at the airport again like at 3:30. So there was 3 different information on the internet. One said she is still in the air, one said she landed in Columbus, and one said she landed in Cleveland. So I was there. There was no one. There was not even the ticketing officer. So I went inside, and there were a couple of other people waiting, but they didn't have an idea either. And when I came back out, there was actually a ticketing guy, the only guy at the airport working, I think, and he just gave me a ticket, and he said, yeah, just call that number. They normally let it go. And I'm like, okay, I called the number, but there's only an answering machine on there, and you actually have to go there, and it's a lot of hassle, and if you appeal, I think you have to come to a court date or whatever. And I'm like, that is so much work. I normally don't leave my vehicle or run around at the airport, so it's just like, duh. He was hiding, I'm pretty sure. I think he was inside or something, so never mind. Yeah, I also have to go to Trader Joe's, I think I mentioned that, and just let's go. Let's start the vlog.
Good evening, guys. It was a little bit later because I had an interview earlier. I might have a temporary job somewhere where I will be standing in a store. I know it's not something you would expect from me, but I'm kind of excited about it because I was, I don't know, option number 3, and just now they were very excited about me, so that might be a good thing. And we know by now that Dutch winter makes it very dark very early because it's only 4. And I have to say, I was very scared and nervous, but that's a thing that I have.
Apparently there are 2 parties who won the Mega Millions, one in California and one in Georgia, and they got hold of the guy who sold the ticket in California. And what I didn't know is that the guys who sell it actually get money too. So he gets like 1.5 million or something, and he is a immigrant or something, so they made fun of him on the radio. Like, oh, he wasn't born here, blah blah, he probably, whatever. So yeah, not sure about that, but hey, kind of cool.
I may or may not have by accident not charged the batteries before I left yesterday. And I didn't think ahead, of course, because that's not what I do. And I recorded 2.5 clips, the ones that you saw when it was dark, and it just completely died like 2 seconds after that, meaning that I couldn't vlog. So yeah, I just wanted to add the clips now since it is daylight and the battery is fully charged.
It is so hard to find the office because the navigation system actually says it's next to McDonald's and they're building stuff there. So it's not there, it's actually in the airport. Who would have known? So I stopped at the baggage claim because the guys are working there obviously, and I got out of my car and was like, I'm looking for your office, and they almost got me ticketing, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I was at my car though. Anyhow, found it. Put in my appeal, and I have to pay my parking anyhow, so I will get a coffee and then drive to work. A buckeye and a bagel. That is so delicious, you have no idea. And they actually have the Philadelphia Veggie Delight. Wait a second, I'll show you. That is cool. I didn't know they actually produce that in tiny. I think I mentioned that before. I love this. It's basically reuse the sleeve 10 times. Like it, love it, and you basically get a free drink, which is like a reward system, but I like that you actually have to keep this, and that's good. So, where are we? Which side? I think the other side. Ooh, pretty. You can actually see Columbus. So, I wanted to film a bit up here, but it's super windy. I don't have a tripod, and there are too many cars around. Damn. Mike?
Oh,
You're
not Mike.
so pretty.
I'm a ninja dressed as Mike.
Yeah, right. If you want to book him, he's wrapping your presents. It takes a while, but they are pretty.
It's because I have very poor motor skills and dexterity.
Lies.
It's not entirely lies.
See, he is very precise in doing this. It might, like I said, it might take a while, but he's getting there.
I'd like you to like cut away and then cut back and like my arm is missing.
That would be fun.
He is? And I'm like,
Bleed. So we have the white bed skirt, no, bed flat sheet in the background. Some leftover paper and the presents. So this is our setup for the photo shoot tomorrow. Should be fine. And I bought something. Oh, Mike.
What?
I know you're ninja, but
Come on.
you're ninja elf. Oh no! You were
Well,
so pretty.
You make it less weighty or something.
Move less.
I'm doing shit here.
That's perfect. We can sell you. Ha! It's not falling off.
I'm pretty sure a couple of you guys are like, what the hell? Why would he have a job? What? So, you know that in September I officially started No Motion Films as a company. Before that I did it on YouTube and I did it sort of for funsies. Not really, but for funsies. And I have been able to survive from that, sort of, not entirely. And now I've started my own company. It's very honestly a difficult thing. I know nothing about doing business things. And I will need to learn over time. That's something that I have to do, otherwise I won't survive as a company. Most people go to work every day or every other, depending on like how your schedule is. And at the end of the month, you get your paycheck. At least here in Europe, you get end of the month most of the times. And for me, it is, if I have a client or a job for that matter, I get paid accordingly to what I ask. And it's not always how it works. Sometimes there are whole weeks or months that I don't make any money, but for instance, and I will be fucked.
I tried to film the video with the cardis, the last video and the picture and whatever, but the sun was setting, so I didn't really have much time and couldn't talk to you, obviously. And I tried to clean the car, but I couldn't go to a car wash. Problems, but we are MacGyver, we managed. So, this is one of the last times. Gonna miss you. If they taste like I think they do, oh my god, this is my new favorite thing. Besides I saw a Toblerone salty caramel almonds or something, but this is gingerbread Twix. Oh my god. And I'm preparing a couple of, how you want to call those, things where you can pick things. And I saw those earlier and I thought that's perfect size because nobody eats the big ones. So this is an awesome size. There's also Hershey's cookies and cream, which is so yummy. I had that from my Secret Santa yesterday. And those are candy cane. Let me see. I think it's candy cane. Yeah, candy cane kisses. And what else do we have? No, that's about it, I think. But I love it. It's so good. Nom 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 nom. Let's try it. I think we need shirts with nom 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 nom. This is like the weirdest taste. You expect Twix and then it kind of has this gingerbread flavor. It's weird. But I know a lot of people who will totally dig this. Talk to the dealership. We're dropping off the cars in the morning, so I have her for one more night and I thought we could drive to Denny's. Why not? And the fish I was trying to save, I think he's dead now. I'll let Mike decide. I don't think he's moving anymore. Sucks. Was such a pretty fish. But he didn't really eat anything. I tried to feed him, but I think that didn't help. Bye, Mr. Fish. I'm so close on buying this. If it wasn't $8.99 still. That would be awesome to give away tomorrow for some price.